Luxe for less, coming right up. Okay, gang, I posted a video, I think it was like last February, March-ish, which were designer dupes from Amazon, and we are just going to rinse and repeat, so that's what today's video is all about. Although I do have a couple of dupes that are not on Amazon, they're available at another brand. But it always behooves us just to go over what dupes are, because I know we all love fashion, but we don't always want to break the bank. So today's video is just for you. We're going to dive into the world of designer dupes, those fabulous finds that give you the luxe look without the hefty price tag. And before we get into the video, be sure to hit that subscription button down below before we get started. It so helps the channel grow. So what exactly is a designer dupe? Simply put, it's an item that resembles a high-end designer piece, but is available at a fraction of the cost. These dupes can be found in shoes, bags, clothing, and accessories. They're perfect for fashion lovers on a budget or those who want to experiment with trends without a huge price tag or commitment involved. And I will tell you what a dupe is not. So a dupe is not a replica, because a replica is really trying to pass themselves off as the real deal. And I lived in Southeast Asia many years ago, and we were always enticed into these, back alley stores that were actually selling replicas, not dupes. They were actually items that they were trying to pass off as the real deal. So that's a big difference between dupes and replicas. So I'm just going to go over a few of the very popular designer dupes that are available. And as I said, many of them are available on Amazon. And actually, you can actually go over to Amazon, and in their search bar, you can just put in dupes and you can see what Amazon populates. So, which is really just kind of an easy way to take a look at some of the ones that, there's so many over there. I would have to do a video probably every week to cover them all. But let's take a look at some of the trending designer dupes that everyone is raving about. Instead of spending thousands, you can find incredibly chic alternatives for under $100. Now, where can you find these amazing dupes besides Amazon? Online marketplaces like ASOS and Zara, and honestly, Quince has some really beautiful dupes too. But Tory really does copy many of the very, very upscale designers like Chanel or Gucci. I have a quilted handbag from Tory that I absolutely love, as well as some gorgeous block heel pumps that are very Gucci-esque. So again, they have similar styles to designer labels. But don't forget, thrift stores or local boutiques, they can also be treasure troves for budget-friendly finds. So how to spot a good dupe? Let's go over a few things. When shopping for dupes, it's essential to pay attention to quality. So here are my favorite tips to share. 1, material matters. So check the fabric. Opting for polyester blends can often yield great results. Or look for similar stitching, hardware, and finishes. And that's especially true when it comes to handbags. And stick with stores known for their quality dupes, like Tory Birch, which honestly is not going to save you very much because Tory really does come with a price tag, but you also know the quality is going to be there. And before we get into my list of favorite dupes, one thing that I really love to do is when I have a dupe, I always think about how I'm going to style it. So never be afraid to mix high and low. And that's usually what I do with my dupe. So I will have a very high-end outfit on and then bring along that dupe handbag or the dupe shoes or vice versa. So just think classic pieces to elevate the entire look. And remember, confidence is your best accessory. And truly, you're not, again, passing it off as the real deal. You absolutely know that this is a dupe. Are you ready to get into my top dupes? So I have a variety of handbags, I have some belts, I have some shoes, and I also have some jewelry. So let's go. So first up is the Hermès Picotin bag. And so this actually has a key. It does have a lock. I don't usually put the lock on because that's kind of a pain. And then it has beautiful stitching on the handles. And then I will share with you, so this particular one has an inset like this, which is nice. So it really will compartmentalize all of your items, and then it has a drawstring, which gives it a little extra safety. So, and also this sells out very, very quickly. So if the exact one isn't available, I will link something very, very similar. Next up is a dupe for the Loro Piana brand. That's an Italian luxury brand. It was established in 1924. So this is really kind of an it handbag and has a little handle here. And then it also has a very long crossbody strap. I really do like the little details. So the little brass hardware, the zipper, and all in all, pretty good dupe. Next up is the iconic Loewe Puzzle Bag. And so this is from Amazon, and then it also comes with a long strap. Overall, it's a pretty good dupe, but I'm not like super thrilled with the hardware. So the zipper is okay. And one of the things, I mean, I like to carry it. It looks really cool with outfits, and especially because it's a little bit of a different color. But it's a little bit challenging to get into. So that kind of makes it a little pain in the patoot. But if you like the look of it and the color, definitely grab the Loewe dupe. Okay, here's a dupe. So this isn't necessarily a very well-known brand, but if you spend a lot of time in Paris, you will definitely know the Polène Paris brand. So this is a very iconic tote that they have. So it has longer handles, and it also has the short handles, which is nice. And it also has a nice little cosmetic or, you know, little accessory bag that's tied into it. So they're, again, not as iconic as some of the other brands, but beautiful nonetheless. And I think it's very well made, especially for a tote. And my last handbag, so this is a Tory Birch, so not necessarily a bargain by any stretch of the means, but you know that you're going to have some beautiful materials to work with. You just have a beautiful chain here, beautiful leather. It is quilted, and honestly looks fabulous with any of your outfits. Definitely a go-to bag. Okay, we're going to move on to belts, and my first one is a Chanel quilted belt that is a dupe for the reel, and I don't know where mine is because when it was time to film, I tore my closet apart and I couldn't find it, but we'll float in a photo. But it really is, it's just a lovely dupe, has some nice brass hardware on it, and it's just a great all-around belt to have. Okay, next up is the Hermes Kelly belt. So this is a turn lock belt, but I just wanted to show you that I have it in black and brown. And then I'll just show you how it works. So I really think it's a beautiful belt. And I wear this a lot, actually. They look great with high-waisted pants. So anyway, the turn lock goes in like that. And you just turn it like that. But what I really like about this is so it really has an adjustable back. So you don't have to worry about it being the right size. Sometimes belts can be challenging when you're trying to get the right size, but here you don't have to worry about it because the adjustable waist just makes it a dream to wear. Next up are the Celine Triomphe sunglasses. So, and I have the real deal, and I'm telling you, there's very little difference. I mean, when you put them on, there's a big difference, and the weight of them is different. But if you're just looking for looks, so here is the dupe. Pretty good deal. And you know, they're substantial enough. They really are. So if you like the look of the Celine, definitely take a look at that. Okay, I'm going to go into a few pieces of jewelry. So this is an amazing dupe. I mean, yes, you will definitely tell the difference if you had the real one as opposed to this. It's very lightweight, but the Elsa Perritti bone cuff is so iconic. It's available at Tiffany, and this looks exactly like it. And I'm telling you, it's just such a beautiful bracelet. Very simple, but very iconic. And there you go. Really beautiful, especially if you like silver jewelry. And I have my silver days and my gold days, so this is perfect for those silver days. Next designer dupe is a pair of Bottega Veneta. These are their chunky teardrop earring. Very, very beautiful. And I will just share a tip. Whenever I travel, I always travel with costume jewelry or dupes like this because if they get lost or stolen, you're not out an investment, or you're also not out a memory because my beautiful jewelry, my fine jewelry, memory is always attached to it. So I think these are pretty good dupes. So next are the Tiffany link earrings. And there are two little links here. You can actually take one off and just wear it solo, or you can do the double link. But they're really kind of fun, very lightweight, an excellent dupe. Here is a great designer dupe of the iconic brand Toteme. And this coat was all the rage last year. And now this year you see so many brands trotting out the duplicates. So this is the original black one, the scarf. This goes like this, but a great transitional coat and a beautiful designer dupe. So let's talk shoes. So these designer dupes are reminiscent of Gucci. They're beautiful mules. They're horse bit mules. Gucci's very well known for that horse bit look. And these are just really perfect for a very chilly winter day. I wear them all the time. Great designer dupe. And since we're talking all things Gucci, here's another great designer dupe, but this one's by Sam Edelman. And he has, so this is the Lorraine bit loafer, and you can get them at many of the retailers. And it comes in multiple colors too. Great loafer to have, very classic, very iconic. And if you want the Gucci-esque mule without the fur, Sam Edelman has just a beautiful pair. Again, comes in several colors. And if you like the Chanel block heel shoe, this is a cap toe. This is a slingback. So this is actually available on Tuckernuck. It is a brand called French Soul. So a little bit more expensive than what you would find over at Amazon, but beautiful quality. And if you like the Chanel ballet flat, the cap toe ballet flat, here is a great pair. And this is from Steve Madden. And I wear these all the time. It's a go-to shoe. When you can't figure out what to wear, go with a classic. Tory Birch strikes again. And so this time, this is the designer dupe for the Gucci-esque block heel. Just a beautiful classic look. And last but certainly not least, I know many of us don't wear heels anymore, but if you love the Manolo Blahnik stiletto, so this is from Schutz. I love that brand. It's really a great shoe brand. Very, very affordable. But these are designer dupes, and I can tell they're a little bit dirty. They need a little bit of cleaning. Just put a little Windex on those acrylic straps, and you just have a beautiful dupe. And I will just remind everybody that YouTube is making it so easy. So many of the products are available right on screen, and you can just click and then go shop. But if you don't find it there, then we have everything linked down below in the description box. Okay, ladies, that's it for today's Luxe for Less as we dove into the designer dupes. So remember, fashion is about expressing yourself, and you don't need to spend a fortune to look fantabulous. So if you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up, share your favorite dupes in the comment section down below, and don't forget to hit the subscribe button down below for more budget-friendly fashion coming your way.